Hey everyone, welcome back to Erica Full of Joy. It's been a hashtag minute since I've last seen you. And if you're here because you saw the notification or you saw my Instagram, Erica Full of Joy _YT, that I was gonna post this, then thank you so much for keeping up with me, even though I've been on a little school hiatus. But I am back and ready to talk with y'all. Today we are going to be doing a meditation visualization, a visualizing meditation, and also some daily affirmations that I've been doing every night for the past couple weeks now. And I just have felt like they have been doing something for me, and I'm like, why not share, you know? And I think this is also a good time to share them along with this meditation. Yeah, I'm so these daily affirmations kind of come from just this resurgence of feelings of self-love that I've been having. I just feel like these have been helpful in making me more comfortable with myself. Also, just I've been using these as a way to give myself love, you know? So yeah, and I hope these also help you in a similar way, or not even in a similar way, but I just hope that they give you some kind of boost in, you know, yourself, I guess. And then also with this meditation, I just want to say that I did not come up with it all on my own. This is a meditation I've done for class before, actually. I did this guided meditation, and I just kind of looked up different meditations just on Google, and I went to images and I saw a couple different scripts, and so I've kind of combined a couple of those, and then also used another technique, mindfulness technique within it as well. And it's just you know, even I don't have a specific script that I go by, but it's more just as I'm talking, we'll see how it goes, you know what I mean? So hopefully it goes well, and yeah. Okay, so you're gonna want to get into a comfortable position, either sitting, lying down, you know. If comfortable means standing up, go ahead and stand up, but you're probably gonna want to close your eyes, so just keep that in mind too. So yeah, you also want to be in a comfortable space as well, as comfortable as you can get in. But yeah, obviously I'm in this chair. Oh, forgot to say that too. So yeah, I'm in a different setup now. So go ahead, you're going to want to go ahead and get into a comfortable position. And, you know, I like to just I already know what's going to happen, so I already close my eyes. But if you don't have to right now, and there's always the option of just lightly closing them and focusing on a spot on the floor, you know, but having your eyes downcast basically. And we're just gonna want to start off just with a deep breath. And what I've kind of been doing is when I breathe in, I imagine all the tension, especially in my face, as as kind of a dust kind of. And I imagine the dust filling up the front part of my brain, my nose, and yeah. And so when I breathe in, I start imagining that, and then when I breathe out, I'm breathing the dust out, and I see it, I imagine it lowering across my face and leaving my body. And I just feel that's been a really it's actually been working for me to have the tension leave my body. So go ahead and do that if you want to. Do any other kind of deep breath that you feel is been working for you lately. But yeah, let's go ahead. And another one. Okay, and we'll do one more. And at this point, if your eyes are not closed, I would suggest doing that now, or like having them downcast, or whatever you're comfortable with. And once you get into that space, I want you to start thinking about a place where you have felt very comfortable and very safe. And we'll just do a little bit of breathing while you're thinking about it. This space could be outdoors, indoors, in your bed, at a beach you've never been to. Well, that probably wouldn't make so much sense, but you know, just a space where you feel really comfortable. And once you've gotten to that space, I want you to really start imagining it in your mind's view. Try to create the whole scene. So hopefully at this point, you've figured out a space. And now we're going to go through each of the senses. And I want you to try to imagine all the things you see in that space. What colors do you see? What shapes do you see? Maybe what people do you see? Now I want you to start thinking about what you hear. Is it silent, ambient, loud? Do you hear people talking? Do you hear cars? Maybe a rustle in the trees. And I just want to say, you don't have to think of everything. It's okay if you can only think of a couple things you see and a couple things you hear. I just want you to try to fully immerse yourself in this comfortable and safe space. And so now let's move on to what you can feel. Also, I want to acknowledge that you might be able to hear some construction happening around me. Just know that. But yes. So now let's move on to what you feel. Are you wearing some specific clothes that just feel very soft and comforting? Is your body being supported? Are there different textures in this space? Let's go ahead and move on to what you can smell. What does it smell like here? Are there several smells, or is it just kind of one? And lastly, can you taste anything? Are you eating at this place? Or is the smell so intense that you can kind of taste it? So now that we have this safe and comforting place with us, fully imagine in our mind's view, I want you to start thinking about what about this place makes you feel grounded, makes you feel safe, makes you feel comfortable. Was it one of the things that you were thinking about earlier? A certain taste, a certain smell, a certain noise, or a certain sight? What makes you feel held in this place? Once you have that figured out, I want you to try to take one last look around and start bringing this place into a ball or some kind of object that can fit in your hands. And I want you to imagine it, that you're holding it. Maybe it can look like a snow globe, or a marble, or a crystal. Or maybe like a sun. And I want you to put that somewhere. I'm going to put mine in my heart. You can put it in your mind or somewhere else in your body, in your pocket, but somewhere where you know you can take it out for another time. A time when you need to feel grounded, supported, comfortable, and safe. And take a deep breath with that. You can start wiggling your toes, open your eyes if you want. Or continue taking some breaths while I talk about it a little bit. So yeah, I use it so that when I'm in a tough time, or, you know, especially right now during the COVID pandemic, and in the US we're still in quarantine or like social distancing or working from home and stuff like that. So it's been really hard to even imagine going to other places, and so, or just like going outside of the house in general. And so it's nice to think about other spaces that make me feel good and comfortable. And so I like to take it on my little heart and think about it. So I hope that this visualizing, meditation is beneficial for you as well. And with that, I wanted to move on to the affirmations that I've been saying nightly. And I want to recognize that some of these affirmations might not apply to you. Like, I don't know where you're watching this from. I hope that these can all apply to you. And I know one of them for sure will. But it might not, the others might not. And I hope at one point, maybe with saying these, more can apply to you, or they can start opening the doors and the opportunities to make the others apply to you. So, yes. So I do these at night before I go to bed. And I do them because, well, one, I was having a headache one night. And it was really bad, and I haven't had headaches in a bit, but I do get headaches. I get stress headaches, tension headaches, migraines, those kinds of, they get kind of bad. And I hadn't had them in a while, but I've been starting to get them again. But one night I was just in my bed, and I was trying to go to sleep. I had this headache, and I was like, okay, what if I try to just imagine it going away? And so that's kind of where this tension dust breathing technique that I did at the beginning kind of came from, because I was like, okay, what if I do that? And then the headache kind of goes away. And so I had taken some ibuprofen, but I was like, okay, let me try. So yeah, I breathed in, and I was like, okay, I can see the headache in my head. I can see it. And so when I started to breathe out, I was like, and I imagined the headache literally leaving my head, and the pain went along with my visualization. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fun, that's cool. And I know it doesn't work all every time, and that's fine, but I do feel even if it doesn't work totally, other times when I have tension or something, it does lessen the pain at least a little bit. So these affirmations kind of came from that, because during that same night I was also saying to myself this headache is gonna go away, I'm going to sleep well, I am healthy, I am safe, right? And thankfully, I am in a house that I feel really safe in, a house that I feel comfortable in, and I can say those things. I can say, oh, I am healthy, I am safe, because that, also is just, kind of true. And so when I also say I'm safe, I do try to imagine, no harm is gonna come to me, even though, I feel if I do go outside, there's, I do have a fear of being harmed, just because of being black, being a woman, being big. Harm can definitely come my way when I do leave my house. And so I try to say that to recognize okay, I've been alive for the past 21 years. I'm going to keep living my life. I didn't stay inside for that long, and I mean, obviously I'm staying inside because of COVID, but you know what I mean, going to the store to get food, or going to just take a walk to get some fresh air for a second, that I can keep doing. But yes, so what I do is I usually do some breathing, some deep breaths. And this also usually happens at the end of some stretching that I do before bed as well. And so then once I get to breathing, I start to do a little hug. And do some more deep breaths. And I stay here for a moment. And when I breathe in, and then at the top of my breath, I hold my breath for a second, and I say whatever affirmation kind of comes to my head. But it's like usually the same 5. And so I'll go ahead and start. So I'm hugging myself. I breathe in. I am loved. And when I breathe out, this has kind of changed, right? Okay. So I know I'm explaining the process, but so at first I would breathe out, and I would breathe out like any kind of like feelings that are kind of against whatever affirmation that I just said, right? So if I say like I am loved, I'll breathe. Oh my God, what is happening? I'll breathe out like self-doubt, insecurity, like stuff like that, right? But now, like as the days kind of went by, I started changing it so that when I was breathing out love or whatever affirmation it was to people who, like, to whoever else is feeling low in that area. So I'll be like, I am loved. And then when I'm breathing out, I am imagining love going to others who are feeling like they don't have love right now, you know? And so, like, I'll also do another one, and I'm like, I am healthy. And so I'll breathe out health to those who might need it right now, right? And I'm hoping, like, and I'll like even move my head to like spread my breath, all over the place. And yeah, my hope for their health all over the place. And so another one I do, I am safe. I am strong. I will sleep well. So yeah. And then I tend to feel like the first time I say it, I believe it, but it's like, okay, but do I really believe it, right? And so then what I'll do is after I'm done doing the hug, and then I'll do a round with my hands on my heart, and I'll go, I am loved. And I try to, like, really feel like those things are true. You know what I mean? And, like, it brings a smile to my face. Like, I am loved. Like, I am loved. Like, what? I am. Like, I love myself. I know others who love me. And, that's really amazing. And I know, like I said, like, some of you who are watching this might not be in a position where you can say that these things are like truly true right now, and I just wanted to say that I think one of them that I said is true, and I'm saying that for the I'm strong, because you are strong. Like, you have made it to today. You're watching this video and you are living your life however much that you can right now, and that is so strong. You are showing that you have strength, perseverance, dedication to yourself. And some would say that also means that you're showing love for yourself. I would say that. But, you know, to each their own. But it is strong that you're here right now and you've made it to today. And it doesn't matter like what you've done today, what you haven't done today. You're still here. And that's like really amazing. That is so hard right now. But you've done it. And I just want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for supporting me and yourself. Okay? You deserve the good in the world. And with that, I want to say thank you so much again, just in general, for watching this video. I hope that with your day brings more joy and happiness, love, light, strength, health, safety, and some good sleep, y'all. Get yourself some good sleep, okay? Like, comment, subscribe, all those things in the lower portion of this video. You can follow me at EricaFullOfJoy_YT. And you know, I have y'all, okay, I am not going to commit to a timeline right now because I've needed a break from everything. Like, it's been, like, I haven't had classes for a couple weeks now, and I'm telling you, like, I have not done, like, anything. And I'm happy about it. Because I needed the break, y'all. I needed it. So I'm not going to commit to like a specific timeline. But I'm just like really happy with myself for even doing this one. But I do have a couple ideas floating around in my head. So hopefully I can get a couple more videos out before I start classes again. But yeah, with that, all the love. I'm sending love to you, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.